Hello everyone, it is Kyrie XXXOR16 here, and today I am going to be doing another Idolmaster event guide video. A lot of you really enjoyed my token event guide, thank you so much for watching it. And today I'm going to be doing a guide for the event that is currently going on in Starlight Stage right now. It is the Live Groove Vocal Burst, as you can see in the top right hand corner over there, and it's also flashing on the bottom left hand side as well. So I'm just going to click the event banner right now, and that takes us to the event page. Now, it's pretty much almost identical to the token guide as far as looks go and things like that, but the event itself is quite different, and you will see how and why in a few short moments. So basically everything's the same, so I'm not going to go over like what all the buttons do like I did in my token guide video. If you want to see that, please go check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. So yeah, without, delaying this guide anymore, let's just go ahead and click the big pink live button right in the bottom right hand corner. Now, as you can see, this pops up a display of options that you can choose, and this is basically what level you're going to be playing your live groove on. Now, I personally like to play live shows on Master, but my preference for live grooves is Pro because sometimes when you pick a Master live groove, they can throw really hard songs at you, and you can dodge them, and I'll show you how later on, but personally, I pick Pro because I feel like I can do better on Pro level, but if you're a Master at Idolmaster, go ahead and pick Master, or if you're a beginner, go ahead and pick Debut or Regular. It doesn't really matter what you pick, it's just going to be that's what level each of the songs are going to be. So for the sake of this tutorial and guide video, I'm going to pick Pro, just to be on the safe side, and then you click down here in the pink button once again. Now this is just telling you that since you're doing the Pro Live Groove, it's going to take away 40 of your stamina points. Let's just go back to show you. If you did Master, it would have taken away 50, Regular takes away 30, and Debut takes away 20. So back to Pro, taking away 40 of my stamina. So let's continue. Now this screen pops up, and it's basically showing you all of the songs that you're going to be playing in your groove. So I have a cute groove, so all of the songs that I will be playing are going to either be cute attribute or multiple color attribute, rainbow, or whatever you would call it. But I can tell by all these songs, all of them are cute. And so now there's one way you can dodge this groove if you personally don't like your cute team, if it's not as strong as your other teams, or if you just don't like the songs. You can click on the groove button down here, and it asks you if you'd like to change your groove. Now, you have to be careful though, because it does cost gold. It doesn't cost star gems, which I'm very happy about, but it does cost quite a bit of gold. As you can see, it's going to take away a big chunk of my gold, but I have a lot of it, so I don't really mind taking it away. But just for the sake of showing you guys, if you were to change it, it's going to change your groove to another attribute. So now I have a passion groove, and the songs that I'm going to be playing are Tokimeki, I believe that's Orange Sapphire, it says it right there, and then a New Generation song. I don't know what that one is called, unfortunately. And then the event song. The event song is a rainbow song, so it happens with each attribute groove you play, so it doesn't really matter which attribute you have. You're going to play the event song no matter what. But yeah, so if you wanted to change your groove one more time, you don't like passion songs, or you just want to change it for the sake of it, you can only change it 2 times. So you have your initial groove that it gives you by random chance, then you can change it and it'll give you either whatever, your other 2 options, and if you still don't like it, you can change it again, but you can only change it for the 3 attributes. So like if it gave you cute in the beginning and it gave you passion after you changed it, and you still don't want that, you can change it again. It'll give you a cool attribute groove, but that'll be it. You can't change it again, so you'll have to stick with whatever you're left with. So I'll stick with passion. I don't mind my passion team. So now you have to select your team from your Teams menu. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and I should have showed you this, I feel like, in my basic guide video. When you're accessing your team menu and you see a member that you don't really want on your team, you can actually select them. And then it brings up your members list and you can pick anyone from your members list to add to your team. So let's see here. I think I'm going to add this girl. Okay. And now she'll be on my team. So let's go ahead and do the live. Alright, not too shabby. As you can see, I've cleared that song, so now I'm moving on to the next song. And before I do that, I want to kind of address the buttons that are aside from the live group button. So the top right-hand corner buttons I kind of addressed in my basic guide video. So this is pretty much how you can change the speed of when the rhythm icons are going to go down and, like, you know, hit the little girls' faces. I don't really know what that area is called, but you can either speed it up or slow it down depending on your preference. And then this, of course, is the display option, I suppose you could call it. It'll just basically change what appears in the live show. You can have the girls dancing with confetti, the girls dancing at a slower rate with no confetti, the girls as like little Paper Mario characters bopping around, and then the girls as Paper Mario characters not doing anything. So those are what those buttons do. And now the button directly next to the live group button is basically just an exit button. If you press it, it's going to ask you if you want to like exit the app or restart the app. And this is good if you're running short on time and you don't have time to complete the live groove at this moment. But it's also really awesome because when you do use this button, it'll restart the app, and then once you restart the app, you know, you can start it right away or you can start it at a later time. It'll ask you if you'd like to continue the groove. So just for the sake of showing you guys, I'll do that right now. So I'll just click OK. Yes, I want to exit the app. So as you can see, it's starting back up again, and I'll just speed it up for the sake of time. So now see, it's asking me if I'd want to continue where I left off, and I'm going to click yes. And it brings me right back to where I left off. You can also just exit the app the good old-fashioned way by clicking, you know, wherever on your phone. That would bring you back to your home screen. This will also, you know, trigger that, do you want to play it again or do you want to start again from where you left off? It's not going to lose your progress by any means, which I think is very helpful. It's also a smart tip if you are tiering for this type of event to maybe start a live groove right before you go to bed and then start up when you wake up in the morning, or maybe if you're crazy like me and set alarms in the middle of the night. If you want to start up in the middle of the night, your stamina will continue filling up and you will have your live groove still open up for you, so you get double the bang for your buck. I think it's great. It's a great way to tier for events like this. So yeah, moving right along, let's continue with the next song. Oh, and as you can also see, your combo from your last live groove carries over into the next song. So this kind of reminds me of medley fests from Love Live, if you're familiar with, you know, how events work in Love Live and such. So yeah, I think it's pretty neat, and it could be kind of cool if you have a really big combo. But like me, not such a big combo, not very impressive.
Alright, 'cause I got a lot of things to do.
last note before I move on to the last song of the live group before the event song, I suggest very, very highly that you do have at least one healer on all of your teams when participating in events like this. It'll be very, very helpful for you because, as you can see at the moment, there are no options to refill or replenish your stamina. So if you have a weak team or if you're playing on Master and start dying, you're going to fail the live groove, and it's very devastating, and it's happened to me on multiple occasions during Master live grooves. So even if you only have a rare card as your healer, I do highly suggest that you have a healer on all of your teams. Just as a pro tip, I think it's really helpful, but if you're really awesome at this game and don't need a healer card, then all the more power to you. I still need healer cards, so no shame in having healer cards, even if they're rares. So moving on to the last groove before the event song. Here we go. Now, I've been going through the motions of this event without really addressing the elephant in the room. As you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a little meter, and I'm not really sure what you would call it. I pretty much just call it like the audience cheer meter, basically. What I consider it to be is like how well you're doing during the groove. So if you're getting a lot of perfects, especially in like debut or regular, even in pro level, it basically is, going to fill up your meter a lot faster. If you start getting greats, I feel like it's going to start filling up your meter slower. But, if you want to do as well as you can in this type of event, I would say aim to fill up your meter completely. If you do not fill up the meter to at least, I believe, either the yellow or the red bars, you will not be able to access the event song at the end of the groove, which is kind of devastating because you've done all of this work to play the event song, which will gain you more event points. But, you'll still get event points even if you didn't access the event song because that's just how this event works. It'll give you some, but not a lot. So now that the groove is over, you can see that the live success menu or whatever you would call this pops up, and it shows you your stats for the entire live groove. And because I did a good score, or I got my meter all the way filled up, I accessed the event song. If you don't access the event song, I believe that will not pop up and you'll just, go back to the event screen. But let's carry on. So now we are on to the event song, and as you can see, there's another magical little button next to your exit button. That is a stamina button. And since I have max stamina, it's telling me you can't fill up your stamina anymore. But if I was, at half stamina or maybe even like close to dying, I could replenish my stamina. But unlike changing your groove to a different attribute, this costs star gems, so be wary about it. If you really, really, really want to play the event song and risk some of your precious star gems, go for it, but I honestly don't feel like it's worth it. You still get event points from completing the groove even without doing the event song, so I really don't think it's worth it, but, you do you. So if you wanted to replenish your stamina, I believe it's either 25 or 50 star gems, which really, I don't think it's worth it, but, once again, you do you. So, on to the event song. And that was the end of that. You can see my stats from the song. I didn't do too shabby, not as good as I would have liked to do. Unfortunately, I broke my combo 4 times, but you know, we carry on. And now it's just showing me all of my event points that I gained and whatnot, how many event points that I have, how many event points until my next reward, which in fact is the event song itself that you can unlock and have as your regular live shows, which I think is pretty cool. I do believe that even if you don't gain the event song from the event itself, it will become accessible to you later on in the game. I'm not sure if it becomes accessible in your regular live groove slides or in the B slides or whatever those other slides are called, but it will eventually become available to you, I am pretty sure. So, moving right back along, now I'm getting my items from the event, just a few little knickknacks and whatnot, and your bond points. And that's basically that. Just like in the token event, based on event points, you will unlock new stories with the girls that are in the event. So these are the 2 girls that you can get from the event. They're both super cute, but personally, I'm not super crazy about this event because I already have an SR card of the blonde girl. Her name is covered, but I do think her name is Rena. I'm not quite sure, but that's why I'm not going super hard in this event, because I already do have her, and I'm not really in the mood to tier for Takumi. But other than that, this is basically everything I just showed you. You know, you do the live groove, you unlock the event. Oh, but one thing that is pretty cool about if you play Master is when you get to the event song, you have the option to play it on Master or like super sparkly plus Master, which makes it a lot harder. I would never do it, but you know, I think it's pretty cool for people who are experienced at a game like this and really want a challenge. So yeah, if I would have done a master groove, you would have seen that option. I wouldn't have chosen it, but it would have been there. And yeah, get event points, play the event song, all that good stuff. Live groove, vocal burst is happening. So that's pretty much it. This event ends tomorrow, so get in those event points while you still can. If you have any questions about things that I didn't address in this event video, please leave a comment down below. I would love to answer you, and I hope you've enjoyed. And if you are tearing into this event, good luck. I wish you all the best. And yeah, I guess that's basically everything I can address. If I could say anything about this event, I would say it's pretty much one of the most straightforward events on this app, so you pretty much just go right into it, keep playing through the event songs, or rather, you play the live group songs and then you play the event song. So yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward, but I hope this guide video was able to help you out. And yeah, that's basically all I have to offer for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Once again, please leave questions down below if you have any of them, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!